Good morning. Nothing like dragging yourself out of bed before sunrise because this might be my most anticipated bike ride of the entire trip, except it's not sunrise anymore, clearly. The anticipation started last night when I exchanged my train tickets. Apparently, I should feel lucky to even have a seat. Japanese trains being on time all the time is good and bad, and I should be very concerned for the latter. Not about the trip itself, no. It's the fact that Shinjuku Station is essentially a labyrinth, which we'll see later. Arriving at Shinjuku, much like Tokyo Station, distance here is quite a concept. From the entrance to the platform, it could be quite a trek. I could have clocked this walk as part of my cycling stats for the day, but we all know it doesn't work that way. No time to dwell. I grabbed a coffee to fuel my journey, quick sip, check the time, and sprint we go. I found it too risky to place my bike on the overhead compartment. It could easily slide back and forth as no one else is placing their bag overhead. So it's here taking over my precious leg room. Cozy, but then halfway through the ride, a sort of panic struck.
Mount Fuji, and Fuji Highlands. After-seat reservation or limited express ticket may...
Kawaguchiko Station greeted me with crisp air and an intense craving for breakfast. While unpacking my bag, I decided to FaceTime my family, after which I quickly searched for a corner to settle all my things on the front rack and finally enjoy my egg mayo sandwich. I underestimated how cold I would find today. Now that we have gloves on and neck warmer, it's easily a why didn't I bring my whole wardrobe kind of weather. Here's our first challenge of the day, because nothing says welcome to your cycling adventure like lugging a bike down some steep stairs. Okay, trying not to spill all my things. Trying not to die. Almost there. I needed that sandwich. 6, 4. Alright, we made it. the brompton. My shoes will be muddy for sure. Right. Curious cat. What do you think? It's 11:23 and once I do this turn, I think there's a tunnel going to the other lake, Lake Saiko. And I'm not sure if I want to do that. I didn't really plan for it, but I'm really halfway now. But I haven't had lunch and I have to get on the train by 4:30 p.m. So time management. But this is my first time, so I don't know how many more pit stops I want to do because it's just so beautiful and it's a clear day. But I'll check it out, give it a thought for 15 more minutes, and then we'll see. Let's do it. Okay, just gonna check the tunnel. Okay, it's an uphill. Do we want to do that? Do we want to do that? We're pushing for now. There's Ghost Lunch. I made a brief stop at Lake Saiko, a smaller lake out of the 5 around Mount Fuji. It's a nice, quieter spot to escape the crowds of Kawaguchiko, and I could totally imagine camping here. Not today though. Honestly, the rest of the trip is me thinking I have enough of Mount Fuji, enough to probably have a good curated gallery on my kid's room. She loves it, and to this day believed she came here even though she didn't, and would have topped Disneyland in her list for this trip anyway. So yeah, shall we just admire the tourists that came all the way here? A quick stop at the souvenir shop, but my shoulder tote is too full and I can't shop like I don't have a 10-kilo bag to carry. Speaking of which, where is... Finally, hunger struck and I have an hour or so before my train back to Tokyo departs. Yes, it's still a convenience store late lunch, but this is better than the bubble tea from my last ride. This is not just some convenience store. This is the famous Lawson that you see everywhere. Also, I'm not gonna add to trillions of photos of the Lawson Konbini as foreground to Mount Fuji. I'm just gonna leave out Fuji-san. And that's it for my short day trip. Not sure if I'd recommend doing Mount Fuji in such a short period of time, but it might be better to stay overnight and soak in the views and not rush. If you'd been here, please share in the comments how you liked your trip out here, or not. Again, thank you and see you on the next one.